You really want to start the story from the beginning? You asked for it. There are moments when life does not forgive. She looks you straight in the eyes and she slams you to the ground with a jab on the mug. Sometimes you have the strength to get up. Other times, you just want to forget. Like when you're forced to say goodbye to an old pal. Poor Mackenzie. He was always ready to offer me a drink. After what happened to him, I'll have another drink in his honor. There was a time when I only needed 6 good reasons to clean up the whole city. Tonight, instead, the only thing I'll be cleaning up is this glass. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4.
Come back when you have the money.
My hero! Do you want to cheer up with my candies?
Candy Bob, I barely disposed of the sticky junk you gave me earlier.
Oh, you thought of me!
Yeah, I always think how to get rid of you.
So, will you accept my unteenth fudgy offer?
Only if you don't chase after me armed with a candy cane this time.
Did you know that globby globby reflect my love for you? When they get sticky on you, they will never come off.
The same goes for you, Candy. I hate this city. I hate this neighborhood. The only place I can find solace is my office. There's a stranger in my office, and he seems to be dangerous. I have to show him who's in charge. Maybe I can use one of my inventory items on him. I really hope all this seems logical.
Oh, good evening. You're finally here. Your cactus was making me feel uncomfortable, Mr. Gallo.
Detective Gallo.
I'll tell you everything if you stop pointing that gun at me.
Do you think that's easy with all this sticky sugar on my hands?
My name's Phil Cloro. I was waiting for you.
Give me a good reason not to shoot you.
All my beloved, majestic plants. They were absolutely perfect. And a second later, butchered. How beautiful they were. Your cactus in comparison.
My cactus is none of your business. I hope you don't think all this will be free.
No, of course not.
I work night and day. Nothing scares me. I'm ready to take any kind of risk in this dark and dangerous city. But every hero has his price, and this hero prefers cash, in advance.
You are a true professional.
Rule number 1 of Gallo. Be competent, critical, and careful. The famous 3 C's of Gallo.
Sure, here's a generous advance. The crime scene is at 8 Rhododendron Road. I'll wait for your arrival.
I'll come with the speed of the law, slow and unrelenting. A rich and kind person, but completely out of his mind. We've got to go. Duty calls, Thorn. But first I need to lock my office. Ah, if I remember correctly, the key is hidden behind your cardboard cutout. You've got to be even sharper than the prickly pear. Nobody will ever try to test my patience, or my revolver. I'm once again master of my own office. Now I can leave. Take back what I expelled? No thanks. Especially since I haven't got a bathroom in my office. It'd be a good idea if it didn't jeopardize the balance of my desk. Rule number 70 of Gallo. There's always a good reason to post a sticky note. The problem is knowing which one. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. Every time I want to turn off the light, I have to contact the electric company. I should admit, I don't know how to use it, but I prefer to say I don't like using it. Rule number 303 of Gallo. Collect even what you don't know the use for, except for grandfather clocks. I can't do that. It would make the crack on the wall even more visible. I'll take only one. I prefer to leave it closed for now. I'm not interested in feeling shocked. Rule number 303 of Gallo. Collect even what you don't know the use for, except for grandfather clocks. Lose time filing paperwork? I'm a bird of action. I can leave my office. I'd better hurry. I can click twice on the red arrow when I want to hurry, which is most of the time. Done. I've locked the door. I'm always a man of my word, to myself. Hello?
Hey, Gallo. I'm your informant.
I know who you are. I'd recognize your voice in 1,000.
Information of the day. The armored truck will pass by tonight, disguised as a florist's van.
I pay you to tell me useful things, not to waste my time.
You don't pay me at all, but I'm doing this for professional ethics.
Crime doesn't wait. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Pain in the ass. I must get to the crime scene in 8 Rhododendron Road, or my name isn't Gallo anymore.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo.
You came earlier than expected.
I hate people who are bigger sticklers than me. There must be at least one important clue. I have to find it.
My treasures killed without mercy. You must find the killer and make him pay. With your experience and professionalism, you'll surely succeed.
Don't you worry, Mr. Chloro. Thorn, don't you detect a strange, pungent odor as well?
Are you talking to your cactus?
The culprit must be very smart.
And now you congratulate a crazy killer?
I value work well done. In such cases, I can count on my Gallo sense. I must remember that I can click on the icon of the notebook to consult the actual goal at any time. And to read your suggestions, Thorn. I wonder why I always do this out loud.
My sunflowerentus nocturninus won't see the dawn anymore.
That vase could be useful. It's too late for this bonsai anyway.
Don't you offend the memory of my trapezium dwarfus! Oh, woe is me!
Damn.
You can't move it!
To take the shell casing from under the sofa, I will need something very long. No, I want to use it like you would a real golf club.
A terrible slaughter!
I can't see any reason.
Coprofecum fetidum, I'll miss your unmistakable smell.
I don't want the whole plant. Why should I take unidentified evidence with me? Why should I take
What a disgrace!
Why should I take unidentified evidence with me? Somebody has already used it, once too often.
What a disgrace! It's a tragic tragedy! It's a tragic tragedy!
No, I want to use it like you would a real golf club.
Coprofecum fetidum, I'll miss your unmistakable smell.
Can I?
If you need it for the investigation.
I don't want to take my raincoat off.
Coprofecum fetidum,
No, too
I'll
square.
miss your unmistakable smell. Coprofecum fetidum, I'll miss your unmistakable smell.
Easy breezy.
My violet ultrapurpulus has seen its last sunrise.
Here's a useful clue. There's something written on it, but it's too small to read it. Well, I'm done here. For now.
Already done? Have you found who the killer is?
You won't believe it, but... No, not yet.
See you soon, Detective Gallo. You're a true professional.
I must find out what's written on the shell casing, so I'll have a lead to follow.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
Same as usual. The city keeps claiming innocent victims. Vegetables this time.
Damn.
Listen, I have to enlarge the writing on a shell casing.
You could use my microscope.
Okay, will you loan it to me?
I lent it to you years ago and you still keep it in your safe. It's like I lost it forever.
Rule number 17 of Gallo. Don't throw... Damn, what was rule number 17?
Good luck, Gallo.
No, I'd put the city into chaos. No, I'd put the city... I prefer going by foot. I hate plants if they're not succulents or useful to my investigation. In your line of work, you see many faces, questionable or not, I suppose. He's actually making me feel sleepy. There's nothing interesting over there. That'd be too absurd even for Thorn. It seems to be unavailable, indefinitely.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo.
What a mess, Detective Gallo! I have no more tears, no more words!
So, when did you see the, victims alive for the last time?
Just 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, they were alive and vital.
Just when I came back from my stroll.
You were patrolling the area, I guess?
Correct. Can you tell me about the daily habits of the victims?
My treasures arose very early in the morning, and as soon as they woke up, they called me with their unmistakable scent.
Now, where were we? That's all for now. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
I believe I have something else to think about at the moment. There's nothing interesting over there. I don't want to move it. Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts for you, my lonely knight.
Precisely. Lonely. Listen.
So, did you decide?
I'd like something very sweet.
The candied chocolate meringue is the sweetest sweet I have.
I really advise against it. Listen to me.
I'm not sure I'd like it.
So try the Triumph of the 5 Sugars, a specialty of the house.
Wouldn't it be too sweet?
Yes.
No?
I'm not sure. I need to think about it a little more.
After what happened, I want to stay away from it. Here's the advantage of never locking anything. Rule number 70 of Gallo. There's always a good reason to post a sticky note. The problem is knowing which one. It'd best collect dust in my pocket. Rule number 70 of Gallo. There's always a good reason to post a sticky note. The problem is knowing which one. It'd be a good idea if it didn't jeopardize the balance of my desk. To take the microscope, I need to input the combination numbers, which I don't remember. I wrote them down in 3 notes I hid in the office. I'm really a secrecy genius. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. Every time I want to turn off the light, I have to contact the electric company. Here's the first number of the combination. And what a shame. Really gave the book a certain sophistication. And me. At least it seemed like I'd started to read it. Not now. I have things to do. Rule number 304 of Gallo. If you have to collect something, start with your ideas. It'd be a good idea if it didn't jeopardize the balance of my desk. In this cold and technological world, here's the charm of an antediluvian artifact. Ah, nothing is comparable to the stench of my office. The second number of the combination. Gotcha. Here, now the number is visible. The combination was 358, just like the number of my solved cases. Logical, natural, easy to remember. Now I can open the safe. Child's play. Rule number 100 of Gallo. If you don't remember something, remember a way to remember it. No, it gives my safe a purpose. It's an idiotic action. There's something written on it. Veg 68. But what does it mean? The plot thickens, but I'm sure that by following this lead, I'll find the murderer. At least, so they say in the movies.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
What can you tell me about the Veg 68 shell casing? Is it from an anti-vegetable weapon?
I don't know, but you could find out by talking to the city's alternative arms smuggler. You'll recognize him because he will greet you back after you say the secret passphrase.
And that would be...
Usually it's written on the plasma membership card.
Membership card of... what?
Privileged Licensed Arms Smugglers Association. To become an associate, you have to send your photo by mail. You'll receive your card with a secret passphrase by fax.
Damn bureaucracy. I'll find that smuggler, and I'll bring him to justice.
Assuming that he's really smuggling anti-vegetables weapons.
I'll bring him to justice in any case. Rule number 111 of Gallo. If you don't have a green thumb, at least be trigger happy.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. The secret passphrase is written in glowing ink, so it's visible only in the dark.
When you give me this kind of information, I'd pay you double.
Too kind.
To get out of my face. I have to show the smuggler card with the secret passphrase around to find out who fired the bullet. I should admit, I don't know how to use it, but I prefer to say I don't like using it. In this cold and technological world, here's the charm of an antediluvian artifact. hate the smell of this neighborhood. I must have something to send, and someone to send something to. I believe I have something else to think about at the moment.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo. Conducting my investigation, I found a shell casing. Is there something you forgot to tell me?
Sorry, Detective Gallo. I was so upset I completely forgot it.
Forgot what? That you killed your beloved plants with a gun?
I won't answer to any such insinuation.
Are you sure you didn't overlook something that could have caused this tragedy?
Me? Neglecting my plants? They're my lifeblood.
We were saying. That's all for now. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
I won't be deprived of the only way to keep you with me. Unless you can find something even bigger. Good evening, Detective Gallo. What lovely circumstances bring you here?
Nothing lovely at all, Candy Bop. Can you give me...
A chocolate muffin with chili pepper? It has the power to spice up the soul.
In my line of work, you have to swallow bitter things. Very bitter.
Then I can offer you some delicious heart-shaped donuts. Isn't that romantic?
Romanticism and I are worlds apart.
Or I could...
Listen, Candy. What I want from you is the photo of me which is on your booth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gallo. If I gave that to you, the soul of this booth would go away with you. Unless you can find something even bigger.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
I'm not doing that bad. Not yet, at least. I hate the catchphrase commercials. They're old and blunt. I don't take second-rate stuff. I'll try that, only when I don't have anything else better to do. To make it work, I should insert a coin, or use other methods. Hello, little one.
Being a tad taller doesn't entitle you to treat me like a fool.
And who entitled you to talk to me like this?
Everyone thinks a newborn can't be a part of adult society.
They're right.
They underestimate me, though. I have a lot of innate qualities. I can paint very well, for example.
Boy, what a rebel talent. You have a loose tongue, brat.
The world forces you to grow up fast. You don't even have time to change your pacifier, and you're out of a job. Everyone thinks a newborn can't be a part of adult society.
They're right.
They underestimate me, though. I have a lot of innate qualities. I can paint very well, for example.
Boy, what a rebel talent.
If only I had the opportunity, I'd subvert the established order.
Now you're going too far.
This world doesn't leave any space for the young. And for the very young like me, I foresee very tough times.
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
No. First, I need a favor.
Which is?
Help me rob this vending machine, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll meet again.
I hope not.
I need something even... Rule number 88 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't know how to use. It only takes coins, but I have banknotes. There's a reason I don't even use the chair in my office. I find really cynical to drink other people's tears. No, I'd put the city into chaos. Good evening. Are you...
The best stocked wholesaler in the city. Precisely.
It's already hot. I can cook what I want. Excuse me. I'd like...
To buy everything in here without paying cash. Don't worry, we give credit to those who have a generous advance like yours.
But how did you...
I have a nose for my clients' needs. It's a matter of professionalism and experience. This fork and knife set belong to Jean Paulet, the famous French chef.
I still don't have a sense of the macabre. There's always time to pay.
That's my motto, too.
For those who love pretending to have traveled to the world's end. I absolutely don't want it. Seems soft and handy.
And with high-quality bristles, perfect for every type of paint.
Rule number 56 of Gallo. Better bristle up your crest than wear fake hair. Do you really have everything for everybody? Or is that just a publicity stunt?
It's pure marketing. It works, don't you think?
Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus. Come see us again. We restock our supply constantly.
I find really cynical to drink other people's tears. put the city into chaos. Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
After what happened, I want to stay away from it. I found a candle for cakes. Or perhaps I should say, the mouse hole chandelier. Don't you feel any danger in this infamous part of the city?
No, because I know you're nearby, ready to protect me.
And when I'm not around?
I have your photo. That fearsome look in your eyes drives every bad guy far away.
It's my normal expression.
Oh.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
To make it work, I should insert a coin, or use other methods. The hard-earned gadgets are always the best.
Hey, how do you do that?
You'll know as soon as your first tooth comes in. Why don't you take that wooden leg, too?
If there's one thing I hate most in the world, it's pink.
You never know. Hello, little one.
Being a tad taller doesn't entitle you to treat me like a fool.
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office? I robbed the vending machine for you. You owe me a favor.
I need a paintbrush with soft bristles and a long handle. Otherwise, you can forget about your pretty painted face.
Pretty face?
Do you prefer mug?
The new generations feed on both milk and cynicism. No doubt about it. We'll meet again.
I hope not.
I don't have any use for the building. It's the contents I find interesting. A perfect example of a telescopic paintbrush. Rule number 89 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't have to use. Maybe I can use it to paint the bathroom, when I have one. Hello, little one.
Being a tad taller doesn't entitle you to treat me like a fool.
Now that you've got your pirate gadgets, what will you do?
I'll stay here to avoid suspicion. The adults were watching me. If they knew I robbed this vending machine.
I robbed it.
But I can't show it yet. At the right moment, I'll unleash all my subversive energy.
Okay. Warn me right before the apocalypse. Can you paint my face on the wall of my office? I robbed the vending machine for you. You owe me a favor.
I need a paintbrush with soft bristles and a long handle. Otherwise, you can forget about your pretty painted face.
Pretty face?
Do you prefer mug?
The new generations feed on both milk and cynicism. No doubt about it. We'll meet again.
I hope not.
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
Dry?
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
Dry?
Now the bristles are dipped with paint. Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
Okay. I'll customize the wall of your office before you can say wow.
Wow.
Already done. If you don't believe me, go check.
Impossible. Even if I wouldn't mind having it in my office. What do you think of my mural?
Oh, Gallo, you always know how to amaze me. Now I always have you with me, and bigger. Too bad it's not romantic enough.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back. No, I can't give you the photo.
Why not? Have you seen that beautiful mural I had painted for you?
Yes, but it's not romantic enough.
Can you explain that a bit better?
I would if you just gave me a chance. One evening, me and you together.
Got it. I'll find the solution on my own. How to ruin the profile of a tough guy.
Oh. Regretfully, but with all my heart, I'm giving you this beloved photo.
Finally, I'm taking back what is mine. Now my photo is in the envelope. Sending an unsealed envelope? Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts for you, my lonely knight.
Precisely. Lonely. Unconventional, but effective use of the barbecue. Wax on. That'd be too absurd even for Thorn. Wax off. Good. The envelope is now sealed. Now I have to wait for the reply by fax. Maybe I should have taken the photo from the heart-shaped frame. Here's the smuggler's membership card.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service. How can I help you?
Cut the power.
We're sorry. It's already been paid for the next month.
If you don't do it, I will drag your company through the mud, you disgusting leeches.
We're used to threats. That's how the free market works.
And if I just want to terminate the contract?
We can interrupt energy provision only if we have evidence you've made excessive use of the electric current. We're sorry.
I'm the one who's sorry.
But in exchange for such disservice, we at Eddie & Son will send you the exclusive Bright Spotlight. Perfect in its power and illumination, sent directly to your office. Immediate delivery.
Now I understand why you call yourselves Courtesy Service.
Detective Gallo, home delivery!
I must say, the service is quick. And precise. In the assembly kit, there were just 3 pieces, and no bolts. But there's a complimentary gummy ball. Why do the gadgets always have to be so useless? It won't work. Rule number 88 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't know how to use. In the box, there were only those things, and I don't know how to glue them. Here we are. It'll stay sticky for the rest of its life. Now the spotlight would stand on its own. First, I have to know where to connect the other end. Only by doing so can I direct the flow of electricity to the spotlight. That puddle could be a good conductor, but I have to connect it to the outlet as well. I'm not an electrical engineer, but I'm sure the two cables don't belong together. Better lock the door. This jolt has not gone unnoticed by the electric company. Here's the secret passphrase. The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them. Now I really feel like a smuggler. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. It doesn't turn off. It's a Thorn. Now we'll have to convince the electric company to restore its full trust in us. In addition to the electric light.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service. How can I help you?
I want my electricity back. Now.
The service will be restored immediately after the call. We remind you that we will stop it again if we will find evidence you are making excessive use of the electric current.
They've turned off the electricity again, because the spotlight still works. It would be a wastage. Shame. It was a nice piece of technology.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service. How can I help you?
I want my electricity back. Now.
The service will be restored immediately after the call. We remind you that we will stop it again if we will find evidence you are making excessive use of the electric current.
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them.
You did the right thing by showing your badge. Too many undercover cops are making our lives difficult.
What about the detectives?
Good for nothings. Just pretend to be asleep and you'll fool them like babies.
Do you recognize this shell casing?
Sure. Modestly speaking, I'm the only arms dealer in the city that sell that kind of bullet. I dream of becoming rich and leaving this filthy city forever. I used to be the king of the thieves. Now I'm the emperor of alternative arms trafficking.
Well, now I have everything I need to prosecute you.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Gallo. He is Thorn. And you are in a lot of trouble. Confess.
Phil Chloro is a vegetal slaver. He keeps his treasures locked in a prison.
So you did not assassinate his plants?
They were already dead when I got in. And I was just about to save them. Free them from their oppressor.
With a Veg 68 bullet?
Very explosive gunshot. Made in 1968, if you please. Infallible in piercing armored metal boxes. If I'd have been able to break into his precious chest, Phil Chloro would have died of a broken heart. But the chest was made of ceramic.
So you came up empty-handed.
But then I noticed a strange stain on the floor.
A stain? Interesting clue. I'm always amazed by my unsuspected persuasive abilities. I made you sing like a little chick.
No ability at all, Detective Gallo. I'm just happy to please someone sentenced to death. This is not an ordinary weapon. It's a baobab loaded gun.
I should pull out my gun, but I'm not sure that would be a good idea.
Just take another step and I'll put a baobab in your head.
You still want to rob the arm?
Good. If it's still stuck at the traffic light, maybe.
I'd like to, but
Bravo!
you still want...
If it's still stuck at the traffic light, maybe.
I'd like to.
Bravo!
You...
If it's still stuck at the traffic light, maybe.
Rule number 101 of Gallo. Don't shoot your mouth. Shoot bullets.
Please, don't do that. I still have some goods to smuggle. 2 loan sharks to pay and a boss to please.
Okay, get lost. Rule number 595 of Gallo. If it doesn't suit you, let it go. The membership card and the shell casing helped me to find a fanatic who wanted to shoot a baobab bullet through my head. But he wasn't the perpetrator I was looking for. And now I have a new lead. A stain in the mansion.
Yes?
I'm Gallo. I have important updates on the case.
So soon?
I understand you're surprised. My investigative skills surprise me too.
I don't know how to thank you for...
The taxi driver told me that there was a strange stain on the floor.
So he really broke into my mansion? That criminal!
Thief, but not murderer. Besides, you altered the crime scene. Where's the stain the taxi driver's talking about?
This one, maybe? It's always been here. It's an invigorating fertilizer. I often use this to strengthen my children.
It doesn't seem like it worked. I need to know if the fertilizer is the murder weapon. Luckily, I have me to encourage myself. First, I need a container. Now I can take the fertilizer with me. I can't see any reason. I found out that the taxi driver wanted to rob you, not kill your plants.
He was my chauffeur. Maybe he wanted to take revenge.
Did you treat him badly?
I treat my employees like I do strangers.
I'm starting to understand the taxi driver's reasons. The chest must contain something very precious.
Extremely rare seeds.
Which could be sold dearly on the black market?
Of course.
This explains the attempted burglary. Where did you buy the invigorating fertilizer?
From Everything for Everybody, the best stocked emporium in the city.
Are you sure they didn't sell you some poison?
Of course not. Cucumber sure. Which means guaranteed 100%.
I'll get back to my investigation. I need to discover whether the fertilizer is poisonous. If that happens to be true, I will have found the murder weapon. A good exchange, I'd say.
Perhaps some liquor can fight sadness?
Miss?
Or maybe a stuffed animal is better?
Hello, miss. I'm Detective Gallo.
I don't want to tell you anything. My husband has hit rock bottom.
Rule number 336 of Gallo. Don't respond to useless provocations. It's only a waste of energy. You happen to sell an invigorating fertilizer?
I sell millions of items. I need to see a sample to answer you specifically.
Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus.
Do you recognize this invigorating fertilizer?
Yes, it's the best fertilizer I sell.
Can you describe the properties of the substance?
This modern chemical wonder grows plants fast, making them hardy and stronger. Believe me.
I must be absolutely sure that the wholesaler isn't lying. I need a truth serum. I have to call my informant.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
Where can I find a truth serum?
As far as I know, an excessive intake of sugar can be intoxicating. It makes you tell the truth. You must find a sweet so sweet that it is also hallucinogenic.
Maybe I forgot to tell you, but I have more important things to do than talking to you.
Good luck, Gallo.
Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts for you, my lonely knight.
Precisely. Lonely. Just thinking about it makes me sick. Precisely. Do you happen to have...
A 3-layered ginger caramelized delight? Sure.
No, Candy.
Do you want the creamy multi-puff braid?
I'd be happy with a pastry that will make the person I'm questioning sing.
I should have something perfect for your case, Gallo. A dessert to end the meal that will project you into the dimension of sincerity, but...
Have you eaten it?
No, I could give it to you, but... I'd like to receive the right compliment from you that makes me blush, just once.
Just what I need. To me, you're a flower growing in the desert.
So romantic! Do you really think so?
Yes.
Such beautiful words. I could listen to you for hours.
What a shame I haven't got that much time. With you, diabetes is just a delicious heaven, my tiramisu.
A bakery metaphor. How bold.
Fearless is my heart, which only beats for your love.
Such beautiful words. I could listen to you for hours.
What a shame I haven't got that much time. Give me the hallucinogen and let's get this over with.
Hey, I'm testing you.
I've wasted my time with you since the first minute we met.
Do you think that by mistreating people you can get what you want?
Yes.
Now I recognize you. Rude and sincere. This is the Gallo I love. Here's the sweet inogen. A sweet so sweet that it's also a hallucinogen.
The sweetenogen can't be swallowed as is. It needs to be dissolved in a cocktail. If the store's open 24 hours a day, does that mean you're always here?
That's right. The job is my life. My life is the job.
And do you ever rest?
No. Thanks to the hot alcohol I drink constantly. It makes me feel alert and watchful.
I envy you. Booze just overloads my brain. Is there a hard liquor that you prefer?
Diridango.
What's a diridango?
A natural hard liquor. My favorite.
How's diridango prepared?
I don't know the precise ingredients, but I can recognize the taste. It tastes like cavernous eucalyptus, with a vague aftertaste of ancient fuel.
A real delicacy, isn't it, Thorn?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And out of the mouth of my assistant, too. Can you sell me one bottle?
I wish I could, but it can't be found anywhere.
Even the disco club in the city?
No, I'm the one who supplies the disco club with its liquor.
And so?
Improvise. It's what I've been doing my whole life. Everyone has his impossible dream. Mine is the Black Diamond.
The Black Diamond? What is that?
Forget it.
We were talking about work. Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus.
After what happened, I want to stay away from it. Sealed. I don't believe in the butterfly effect. Actions like this are more stupid than usual. Sealed. Me, a taxi driver? Better not. I'd risk going completely insane. I don't believe in it. This cab has picked up its last fare, if it ever had one. It may sound crazy. It's for a good cause.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo. You have a specimen of cavernous eucalyptus?
I don't know. I only know the scientific name of my plants.
I'll get back to my investigation. I need to discover whether the fertilizer is poisonous. If that happens to be true, I will have found the murder weapon. This plant is called grouchy lamiosis. Let's see. This looks like a Eucalyptus cavernosus.
Yes, my little one.
Which matches the layman name for the cavernous eucalyptus.
I prefer the scientific name.
I'm not interested. Rule number 88 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't know how to use. I don't understand where I get such ideas. I'm not interested. It could be useful. The Diridango cocktail is ready. very rare Diridango cocktail. All for you.
I can't believe it! Thanks! It's delicious!
I don't doubt it. Flavored Diridango. Sweet taste. Once I read that trying random actions makes you dumber for the rest of your life. A very rare Diridango cocktail. All for you.
I can't believe it! Thanks!
Now he's ready to tell the truth. I just need to connect with him. I will surely regret this, but it's the only chance I have to make the wholesaler sing. Ugh. Maybe the Diridango helped me recover some fragments of memory, and it surely transported me to the dimension of sincerity, where it's impossible to lie. Now I have to find the wholesaler and the exit. I want to introduce you to my best friend.
Many people wish for my death, accusing me of blame unjustly.
Stop this tune.
All right, all right. I'm ready for the final moment. Give me the hemlock.
There's nothing like that here.
Sorry.
I must kill you. I don't think I get it. You get it very well. Rule number 0 of Gallo. Humility is the foundation of everything. Hello. Do you remember me?
How could I forget a rude and idiotic shrimp like you?
I killed my ego.
Well, you've made progress. I'll tell you everything I know about the fertilizer. With a single dose, a bonsai can become a baobab in just a few seconds.
So it's really invigorating.
Yes.
But then, how did Phil Chloro's plants die? Better leave before becoming violent for real. And to hell with rule number 0. So, the fertilizer isn't the murder weapon.
Gallo!
Phil Chloro?
Yes. Come here, right now.
I'd rather drink another Diridango. But I have no choice. I work for you.
What did you say?
I'm coming.
Detective Gallo, about the fact that you work for me.
Let me explain. I'm working very hard, but the case is more complicated than I thought. After I searched the neighborhood, I learned that the shell casing I found here does not belong to the murder weapon.
And?
Then I established that the fertilizer you use is not poisonous.
So, have you found the culprit?
Not exactly.
Great!
Great.
I don't need you anymore. Can't you see? From now on, other elegant and silent friends will brighten my days.
Have you replaced the victims with other vegetables?
What do you take me for? I simply let some new friends come to keep me company.
How long did it take to forget the pain of your exes?
Just long enough to pay the wholesaler by bank transfer.
So, do I have to stop the investigation?
If you want to continue investigating by yourself, go ahead. But I won't pay you any more.
There's still reimbursement of expenses for exceptional movements.
But you said you only wandered around the neighborhood.
Leaving my office is an exceptional movement.
You really are a professional. But you won't get a penny more. Is that clear?
I have to think about it. With my cactus. Rule number 12 of Gallo. Money comes and goes, but cheapskates remain forever. I have more questions now than when I started my investigation. It's the first time that this has happened to me in a paid investigation. Because this is my first paid investigation. I mean, it was, but now's not the time to split hairs. You don't know how much it bothers me that I didn't solve the case. I just needed to... This is Detective...
Gallo! The little flower in my emporium has been barbarically killed. Just a drop of water was enough to knock him out.
Please calm down. I'll get there as soon as possible.
Detective Gallo, you have to help us.
My plant has been killed.
Mine too.
But mine died first.
And you all want me to investigate for you?
Yes!
Okay, I'll think about it. I'll tell you my fee once I've solved the case.
Am I bothering you?
Yes, but I'm used to it.
I still need your help.
If it's about watering your salad, you can also...
I just did that, and my new treasures have collapsed on the floor.
Hello? I'm on my way with the speed of the look.
My fresh greenhouse flowers. They were so thirsty.
And now they're as dead as doornails?
You're better as a fortune teller than a detective.
It's obvious. A serial killer is indiscreetly butchering plants and flowers. The first question is, why? The second is, how did he do this?
The third is, who is he?
And the fourth is, when will you go away?
I don't get it.
You don't have to get it. You have to go. If you don't have anything interesting to say.
You're hired again. I'll pay you double, triple the advance I gave you if you solve the case. My regards to your cactus. It's lucky to be still alive.
He has a point, Thorn. You're lucky I don't have to water you every day, or else by now, you would have ended up like all those other plants. Poisoned water, dead plants. There is no doubt the water has been used as the murder weapon. But how? And by who? I have to search the aqueduct area and find out what poisoned the water. I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. I have to find a way to attract his attention, tactfully. Hey! I have to find a way to attract his Hey! I have to find a way to attract his attention. I'm not that violent. Not that much, at least. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. I don't know what to do with it, but it's always better to have one with you. I've always dreamed of being a miner. It'd be a shame to leave it there.
Hey!
Hey, can I have your attention?
I'm all ears, especially since I don't want to be hit again.
How long have you been here?
Since a time long ago.
Since then, have you ever got any rest?
To rest I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. How long have you been here?
Since a time.
Since then.
To rest I would need to, so I prefer.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
Inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. I don't want to move it. Hey! I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. Hey! How long have you been here?
Since that time long ago.
Since then, have you ever got any rest?
To rest, I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
No, I'd put the city into chaos. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. The fun gets old after a while. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. I don't want to move. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
You can't imagine the annoyance I feel in always hearing your raspy voice.
But it ups the ante in my area of work. If I didn't have such damaged vocal cords, I wouldn't be so charismatic.
So you want to thank me for the doctor I recommended?
It was a joke, Gallo.
Tell me a tongue twister.
A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stump stunk, but the stump thunk the skunk stunk.
You do impressions?
Rule number 2 of Gallo. Be competent, critical, and careful. The famous 3 C's of Gallo.
Pathetic. And it's not rule number 2 either. Ever tried to be a voice actor?
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
The God Chicken, Part 2. I don't know why, but they didn't hire me.
What needs to be done to get that voice print?
Many informants use an app on their smartphone. Amateurs.
You're a hopeless case. How's the business of selling information going?
With this crisis, everybody wants to save money. So I make up some lies. Sure return and no waste of time. Obviously not in your case.
Maybe I forgot to tell you, but I have more important things to do than talking to you.
Good luck, Gallo.
Inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. This key only locks and unlocks the door. I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. I don't want to break the signs. As far as they know, I'm a model citizen who respects the rules of society. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. How long have you been here?
Since a time long ago.
Since then, have you ever gotten any rest?
To rest I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
I'd rather take a... What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
Inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. Hey! Good idea, if there was a plant to invigorate. What a shame. The effect was just temporary. It's out of ammunition, but there's still the seed in that pile of earth. Let's try. A wonder of modern chemistry. It bugs me to admit it, but the wholesaler was right. It's a bit difficult to... Oh no! I lost the key to my office. Quite an inconvenience. I can't. Well, Thorn, our answers about the vegetable poisoning are behind that door. I have to enter the dump. Only then can I prove the poisoning of the groundwater.
What adorable magnificence! A wonderful specimen of the female cactus.
Female? Thorn, you always hid it from me. Why?
The secrets of a cactus are unspeakable, even to their loved ones.
You always know how to surprise me, old miss. But I'll continue to call you Thorn, if you don't mind. Rule number 700 of Gallo. You never stop learning from the cactuses. Nice view from up here, don't you think?
You got that right, dude. From this position, I can keep an eye on every woman in the city.
Why are you wearing those sunglasses?
Protection from the sun, obviously.
There's a clear difference.
Once you remove the thorns, there's not. Believe me.
Are you a cactus lover?
I'm the most famous Latin lover of the city. With just a glance, I can conquer all the women and female cactuses I want.
I don't understand where you're seeing all these women.
Good, one competitor less.
If you like women so much, why did you choose such a lonely life?
Well, I shouldn't tell you, but...
But?
Well, you seem like a good guy.
That's what I always tell myself.
Does you promise not to reveal my secret to anyone?
With me, your secret is locked in a safe. And the combination is hidden in 3 unfindable notes. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I am an undercover spy.
Who are you spying on?
The dump owner. Rumors say he's hiding something shady.
Have you ever seen him?
He hardly ever leaves the dump. I'm looking for a way to get in.
Tell me about it. Getting back to what we were saying before. Work beckons.
Second-hand investigator, but not inventoriable. Place an empty item on the platform.
Now I have everything I need to... It's time to...
What a shot!
My talent is indisputable, despite the broken club and this ball. It's still the most useless item in the universe, but it is still intact. I don't even want to touch it. It could be electrified. Hey, anybody?
Good evening. May I help you? This is a pre-recorded message.
I'm the health inspector. I have to run a surveillance check.
He already came this morning. The next planned visit isn't for 6 months.
I forgot my personal comb in there.
It will be shipped directly to your house. If we find it.
Who's the dump owner?
Someone who doesn't like to familiarize himself with people.
Suddenly, he's gained all my respect. Record this. I want to get in.
I'm sorry. The dump owner gave specific instructions.
And what are they?
Access denied to everyone, only Empty objects, permitted to be thrown away.
And how do I throw them away if I can't enter?
Load them on the specified platform.
I just had an epiphany. Have a nice day. I have to wait until it stops to get it. Rule number 288 of Gallo. The most disgusting things are always the ones you need the most. Can I borrow your chest?
That chest is a precious family heirloom.
So, you will never get rid of it?
Of course not. Unless I am absolutely forced to do it.
Forced? By someone?
Or by something.
Oh, and by what?
Don't even get me started, Detective.
Okay, I'll ask those who know more than you.
You again?
I have to convince Phil Chloro to get rid of his chest.
Simple. You just need to make it dangerous to his plants.
Brilliant. But how do I do this?
Equally simple. You sprinkle the chest with ceramic-eating woodworms, and there you go.
And where do I find these?
Ceramic-eating woodworms. You don't find them. You have to lure them. You can lure them with the woodworm woo.
It doesn't sound simple.
It is not. It's a special substance that you can't find on the market because it's a patent of mine.
Now you're also a part-time chemist?
Don't change the subject. To create your woodworm woo, you just have to mix some fresh paint with a sewer maggot. You owe me a favor. A bunch of Phil Chloro's super rare seeds. I'll take them as compensation.
All we needed was an informant with a green thumb. Hey!
Hey, what are you trying to do?
Can you dip a maggot into the stinky water you work in for me?
I sense some sarcasm, but maybe I'm wrong. Give it to me. Here, now it reeks of sewer. Are you happy?
You don't know how much. I'm Detective Gallo. Can I borrow your chest?
That chest is a precious family heirloom.
So, you will never get rid of it?
Of course not. Unless I am absolutely forced to do it.
No. I first need to create the woodworm woo. Good. Now I have my woodworm woo.
My chest has become a receptacle of ceramic-eating woodworms.
You can't keep it here anymore.
No. Definitely no.
You'd spread woodworms everywhere.
Yes. Definitely yes.
Your plants wouldn't have a chance.
No. Definitely no.
I volunteer to throw it into the dump. For free, obviously.
Thanks. You're a true professional.
Rule number 41 of Gallo. There's no limit to the capacity of a standard pocket. First, I have to empty the chest. I just kept a bunch of seeds for my informant. Now nothing can stop me. I was aiming for the dump, and now I'm in the aqueduct tower. But I'm not discouraged. I just have to find a way to get out of here without going back through the window. I have to search the aqueduct area and find out what poisoned the water. I have one too, in my personal wardrobe. Take it. Although I'm not actually someone who cooks. I have one. I'm not a plumber, and I don't think I ever will be. Rule number 235 of Gallo. Never dirty your hands without good reason.
Forget the nest or you'll find yourself beat down after a 22-meter fall.
Look who's back.
That voice sounds familiar to me.
I'm the one who could have taken you down, let you go.
Oh, yes, I remember. You're the mob guy who was smuggling anchovies. That's why I can smell fish.
If you go on like this, somebody else will start to stink. Detective Gallo, do you remember the name?
Of course! How could I forget you?
Maybe because you're a good-for-nothing who doesn't know what to do with his life.
Actually, I found something.
By continuing to do nothing?
I'm doing something. I'm meditating.
I meant something useful.
From up here, reality can be seen from a different perspective.
Of course, with the eyes wide open. Rule number 178 of Gallo. There's no limit to how many absurd points of view you can have. Reality will always be the same. Trivial and obvious. Are you here to plan your next criminal acts?
Now I'm a decent guy. I reached the green nirvana.
Tell me more about this green nirvana.
Since I moved my residence to the Aqueduct Tower, I've learned to love nature. Even more than I did before.
You're more of a knucklehead than you were before. Did you bump your head very hard?
I'd bump it 100 times if it was necessary to reach an epiphany.
The things we do for epiphanies.
I perceive a strange irony.
How did you end up here? For the love of nature?
My taxi's ejector seat projected me into the sky.
And you landed here?
Not before passing through the stratosphere.
And bumping into some satellites.
Then I reached the hyper-uranium.
In the end, you fell back down, didn't you?
Right on this spot.
You surely hit your head. Very hard.
If you say so. Try me.
Can you help me climb down from this tower?
I'd prefer a please, but I do appreciate the change of tone. Also, because I'm the only one who knows how to get off of here.
And wouldn't you tell me for anything in the world?
Show me you're in perfect harmony with my life philosophy.
Just what I need. Theoretically, I promised to give them to my informant.
What are you talking about?
Here's the seeds you wanted to steal, and they're all yours.
Thanks, Detective. You've done your good deed for the day.
An original way to say that I financed crime. So, how do you get down from here?
You need a crowbar to pry the hatch open.
And probably a lift. We're stuck on the Aqueduct Tower. Where can I find...
You can make one very simply. Take this iron bar and find the proper support to turn it into a crowbar.
Now I should thank you.
Or you can do it later.
I created some space around the brick. Now it's protruding a bit. Okay, I pulled the brick out of the wall. Good, it's well secured. There we go. A crowbar ready for use. Such a shame that I had to break the hammer to make it. Rule number 209 of Gallo. When you have a master key, the world is an open door. Opened. I can sense a familiar smell, particularly pungent.
Well, brothers, an important step has been taken.
What the hell?
We have contaminated the waters of this aqueduct, and the slaughter of the plants has started! And very soon, all mankind will be on its last legs. We'll proceed with our conquest of the Earth when humankind has been completely extinguished!
So, the culprit is the leader of an alien community.
Nobody will ever suspect we're here!
Crazy to boot. Thorn, we have to stop this terrible conspiracy.
We need a volunteer to go into the dump. He will have to take the toxic substances in there and spread the contamination of the water. The plants will be the first to die.
Better that you're not seen by these barbarians. Psst.
What do you want?
I need to speak with the Brotherhood leader.
If you want to volunteer, you have to take off that ridiculous terrestrial mask you're wearing. Or the Brotherhood leader would pulverize you instantly.
Is that so?
Nobody speaks unless he decides. Nobody thinks unless he suggests. Nobody acts unless he agrees.
I don't even know him yet, and I'm already fed up. I need to speak with the Brotherhood leader.
If you want to volunteer, or the
Is that
nobody act.
I don't even know him yet. Why should I take off my terrestrial mask?
If you want to volunteer, you have to show your real face to the Brotherhood leader. It's an act of sincerity.
But I can talk to you like this?
If you like. But I don't understand why your mask has that chicken expression.
It's a rooster.
I meant dopey.
They weren't selling anything better on the interplanetary secondhand market.
But they closed that 3,000 eons ago.
It's a long story. What does the real face of a brother look like?
Large head and big eyes. And a retractable tongue.
Sorry for the obvious question.
Do you need anything else?
I'm going for a ride through the galaxy.
Don't go too far. The Brotherhood is watching you.
I have to stop the alien invasion of Earth, disguising myself and convincing the aliens to go away.
Soon our virus will spread over all
No,
the planet
I had a bad-
Earth!
I prefer to leave it where it is. Would you give me an alien mask in exchange for a glass of Diridango?
Not a chance.
But
I don't drink spirits anymore. I just got sober.
perfect timing. Wouldn't you go against this rule even to drink a shot of Diridango?
If it was non-alcoholic, yes! You would need to get a de-alcoholizer, the only substance that can turn all spirits into soft drinks. Go to the knife and the cleaver.
How will I recognize the de-alcoholizer?
If it's really pure, it's blue. And the quantity must be enough to fill a pitcher.
I don't see that plush head with the retractable tongue anymore.
One of my best pieces. That two-bit little punk bought it.
He's not in Bloodletting Square anymore.
He moved to Rhododendron Road to start up his own business.
Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus.
I see you're interested in that baseball bat.
You're very observant.
I also see you're very rich.
You have great intuition.
Fine observation. But if you're looking for your wife, she already left.
I don't need another parasite. I already have my lawyers.
I see you're interested in...
You're very observant.
I also see you're very rich.
You have great intuition.
Fine observation. But if you're looking for your wife, she already left.
I don't need another...
Hello.
Are you looking for a house? Because I happen to sell every kind of real estate.
I happen to be here for another reason.
I'm also interested in buying. I buy to sell to the highest bidder.
Which is not me. I'm here for another reason.
And what is that?
I intend to talk with whoever's hiding under that ridiculous mask.
You're already doing that.
I only see a toddler who's trying to be an adult, with poor results.
Am I not credible enough?
You're not corrupted enough, mate. To stay here, you need municipal permissions. To sell, you need political connections. And to buy, you need to find someone you can trust.
I just thought that a legitimate job
could erase all your previous crimes? Rule number 265 of Gallo. You can't clean up if you were born dirty. Listen, I need that retractable tongue.
That's not for sale.
I'll buy that together with the mansion on the hill.
I can't sell them together.
Then I'll rent it. I'll take that damn tongue to rent.
Rent? You seem very interested in real estate deals.
I need a retractable tongue, to be precise.
This changes everything. What do you need the tongue for?
I need to infiltrate an alien community to defeat them.
Dude, I didn't think you were such a desperate case.
So you'll give me the tongue?
Try again, Gallo.
I'm interested in learning your advertising technique.
Really?
Really. Tell me about your advertising technique.
Do you want to learn the art of advertising? Only with a good commercial can you pass off a flophouse for a 19th century mansion.
What do you do to convince the customers?
I hypnotize my clients by looking them straight in the eye, as I'm doing with you right now.
And why do you need the tongue for?
It's the essential part. The tongue distracts the client. I convince the client.
High psychology. Can I borrow the chubby head, tongue included?
You're really stubborn. And not interested in my explanation.
All right. Okay. Can I try to sell houses too?
Are you experienced in the field?
No, but everyone has the right to prove themselves.
Great answer! You're hired! Now the second step consists of finding a motto. Only with the best phrasing will your advertising campaign become really effective. What slogan would you suggest?
Home sweet home.
Needs improvement, but to reflect, I need the right inspiration.
Thorn, did you help this loony find an idea?
Go to the disco club. My mother will give you a few tips about it.
Your mother is the bartender of the disco club?
Now, yes. She used to serve alcoholics door to door.
Remind me how I can become an ad man.
Only with the best phrasing will your advertising campaign become really effective. Go to the disco club. My mother will give you a few tips about it.
Hello, Detective Gallo. You stormed away ranting and insulting everybody after drinking one of my best cocktails without paying. You got some nerve coming back here.
If it were only for me and Thorn, we would have never set foot in this rat hole. But a matter higher than myself forced me to come back.
Higher? He said higher.
Delicate matter forces me to ignore my pride and this crappy clientele.
I can kick you out of here whenever I want. Stick to formalities. When will you balance your account?
Can you still give me credit?
Dear customer, welcome to the Knife and the Cleaver, the only disco club in the area
That's better now. You know the real estate agent on Rhododendron Road?
Yes, but I've been avoiding him.
He's still your son.
He ran away from home as soon as he could get down off his booster seat. He joined the worst gangs in the neighborhood before realizing that life was harder than the next day's baby food.
Lazy philosophy.
No, cheap baby food. First he wanted to be a pirate, and now he's got it into his head that he can monopolize the real estate deals in the city. So young and yet so...
I suppose. How can your son find the right inspiration?
Sweets. In particular, your supply of sweets would inspire him. It already happened some time ago. After he devoured my cake and pastry supply, he decided to become a bad guy.
A brilliant idea.
Sugar can have strange effects on people.
I'd like a cocktail.
Dry, fruity,
virgin.
It's clear that you don't go clubbing, Gallo.
So, this cocktail?
I'll try, but I'm not sure it'll be completely virgin. Here they are. Choose whichever you want.
Why is the outside of the club so different from the inside?
Will you be satisfied with a diplomatic answer, or do you need a specific request to shut that
Never mind. Do you know the real estate agent on Rhododendron Road?
Yes, but I've been avoiding him.
He's still your son.
He ran away from home as soon as he could get down off his booster seat. He joined the worst gangs in the neighborhood before realizing that life was harder than the next day's baby food.
Lazy philosophy.
No, cheap baby food. First he wanted to be a pirate, and now he's got it into his head that he can monopolize the real estate deals in the city. So young and yet so...
I suppose. Is he still a dependent child?
Luckily not. It's the only positive thing about his criminal life.
How can your son find the right inspiration?
Sweets. In particular, your supply of sweets would inspire him. It already happened some time ago. After he devoured my cake and pastry supply, he decided to become a bad guy.
A brilliant idea.
Sugar can have strange effects on people.
I'd like a cocktail. Virgin.
I'll try, but I'm not sure it'll be completely virgin. Here they are. Choose whichever you want.
I smell alcohol in there.
It's stronger than me. Every cocktail must have some.
And it's not for me. I smell alcohol in there.
It's stronger than me. Every cocktail must have some.
And it's not for me. I smell alcohol in there.
It's stronger than me. Every cocktail must have some.
And it's not for me. I have to go, but the amount of alcohol in this disco club will kill me. Streets kill more than alcohol.
Not the alcohol sold in this disco club.
To play, I have to throw something, but I prefer moving targets.
So, did you...
I don't like cakes. They remind me of someone. If I got closer, he'd run away. It looks real. What's in here? A CD.
The last thing I want is to talk with rude and impertinent people.
I don't know who you mean. In front of you, there's only an irresistible detective.
Save this soap opera language for your cactus.
Oh yes, Thorn is here too.
You know where you can stick your stupid male friend?
Actually, she's a female cactus.
In your pocket!
Let's cut this charade.
You fired your last bullet, Gallo. You don't have a chance with me anymore.
Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts for you, my lonely knight.
Precisely. Lonely. Were you upset by some of my little taunts?
No.
Not even that time when I compared you to a walking dump I saw in my worst nightmare?
No.
Not even when I convinced the road maintenance worker to pour wet cement on your candy counter?
No.
Not even on Valentine's Day when I gave you some real coal disguised as dark chocolate?
No, I wasn't offended that time either.
So, what happened between us?
I hate you like I've never hated anyone in my whole life.
Deep down, but really deep down, I'm in love with you.
It takes courage to lie in such a blatant manner.
I don't know what makes you think the opposite.
Listen, Gallo, has that woman enchanted you?
Which woman?
Just because she sells trendy drinks and runs a club for perverts doesn't mean she's sexier than me.
Are you talking about the bartender of the knife and the cleaver?
You may be good at getting perps to blow the whistle, but you're a disaster at telling lies.
Candy, I promise you that...
Don't call me Candy!
Listen to me, honey.
Let alone honey. Don't call me at all.
Deep down, but really deep down, I'm in love with you.
It takes courage to lie in such a blatant manner.
I don't know what makes you think the opposite.
Listen, Gallo, has that woman enchanted you?
Tell the truth. Are you jealous?
Yes.
I didn't expect such an honest answer.
Unlike you, I can speak the truth to your face.
Do you take me for a liar?
No, a coward.
How can I...
I'm jealous, and that's all. There's nothing you can do for me.
I'm not so sure this is the right strategy. I should ask for advice from an expert in the field. I can see that the passion for golf has spread a lot in my absence. How can I reclaim the heart of a jealous woman?
You don't get something for nothing in this world.
I already work with an informant. Now it's you too?
I want the golf club. After your shot, I got excited. See? I already prepared all the holes.
Can't I convince you some other way?
Yes? If only I could spend one romantic night with your sweet little cactus.
I'll go get the golf club. Work beckons. I locked it. I'm always a man of my word, to myself. Unfortunately, I haven't got the key with me. I'll take only one. This case is seriously jeopardizing my collection. It's a bit. It's all yours. And now help me reclaim the heart of a jealous woman.
You need to give her a rose.
Any rose?
It must be a romantic rose, scented and heartbreaking.
It seems that you are a cactus of the world, despite your sedentary life. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way.
brothers, the contaminant substances are in the dump!
Now the rose smells like a rose.
Such a poet.
Soon our virus will spread over all the planet Earth!
A rose that smells like a real rose.
I'm great, right?
Great at making one mistake after another. Everybody knows girls love romantic roses.
Romantic in what sense?
Do I have to explain how to show your romanticism? Don't you know what being lovesick implies? The anguish, the inner torment. You're a primitive being, Gallo.
Now, the scented rose is really romantic. There's a reason I don't even use the chair in my office.
This.
Yes, it's a romantic rose.
This is the most beautiful surprise I've ever received. Oh, Gallo, I didn't think you were capable of such a delicate and selfless act.
Neither did I. you really have everything for everybody? Or is that just a publicity stunt?
It's pure marketing. It works, don't you think?